Faith is a muscle. And like all muscles, we have to use them. We all have some. We all have a measure of faith, and how we apply it to our lives will expand it or decrease it. And faith can be used, or should I say misused. How? By believing, for example, there is no God. You're an atheist. That would be the antithesis of faith, the opposite of why we have any. But we can apply it that way if we want. What do you hope for? Decide and then believe. Have faith that it'll come to pass. This is not complicated. It's simple. Faith in a future that will come to pass as you believe. This is not some magical potion, but a rock-solid phenomenon. Faith has its own foundation, which can be applied to anything. To your great success, to your relationship with God, or to your relationship to anyone or anything. It's a tool of power greater than any other when it is exercised in love. There is no foundation like faith. By faith, God created the worlds. Okay? If God uses it, you can, for sure. You can be sure of its power and effect. When we doubt its effect for good, then we have effectively redirected its power to our loss. Even then, in our doubt, faith is working, but it's working against us rather than for us. Faith is the foundation of any great project. Without it, you can't please fulfill any work, especially God's work, and belief and hopes. Hope without the God hope without the God factor, the belief that he will bring about our faith to do good, is a weak earthly faith. You just say, I hope I win the lottery, I hope I'll lose weight. Earthly hope by itself, I believe, has faith that things won't turn out well. I'm looking for what you're looking for is not likely to happen. It's the misapplication of your faith. It says, I doubt there is a God that will help me. It's a type of practice of atheism. It says in your head, I don't believe there's a God. Or if there is one, he's not likely for me. So we take the air out of it. All that is good about faith. Anti-faith, or should I say, the misapplication of faith. We have used the most powerful ability we have against ourselves. The good news is, we all have a measure of faith. We all have it. This muscle called faith, and the more we apply it in the wrong way or in the right way, the stronger it becomes against us or for us. Can we change the way we've been using faith? Absolutely. That's the gift God gives us of choice, regardless of our circumstances, no matter how it looks. Faith always wins. If you see you have it really good, but your faith says you're going to lose it soon, well, guess what? Your faith wins. You lose it. But the great news is, if you believe and have faith, and your hope is in an amazing future, even if everything doesn't look good, you're also right. Faith wins. But you say, I've been using my faith for years against myself. This tells me you have been exercising your faith. You have built up a strong muscle there. The muscle of faith. Now you must redirect your faith to the good you wanted. Just start to believe in yourself, in a great future, which God wants for you. Read what God has to say about us, that he is for us. He's not against us. If you'll only believe. He's where the fountain of faith lies. The word says we can do all things through God who strengthens us. Anything we want to gain or understand, that he truly is for you, to keep you, to look after you, that he sent his angels to help us. There's no shortage in him. So don't compare yourself with others and don't try to take what they have. Don't covet what they have. Receive what you have and what God has for you. What does he have for you? Everything. And more than you can think or imagine, he says. He says the unjust, the wicked, even their fortunes are stored up for those who are just. So let them store. I want them to take good care of our money. So for the believer, even the wicked are working for our behalf, unbeknownst to them. Now to believe that God is unlimited in everything, and that he wants you to move in that more than you can think or imagine. This is where we must put our hope, our lives, in how to believe for your future. He wants to give you even more than you hope for. He has plans for those who believe. And exercising their faith to go beyond the pale into some infinite place that we cannot even imagine. He says it's so great what he wants for us. If you believe what he says, imagination does rule the world. He is the Most High, far beyond what we could ever know or even think. A God without limitations. And he wants to give us those amazing, unlimited limitations. He doesn't just love you a little bit. He made you in his image. He loves you a lot. Up to the sky and beyond. That is the God we serve.